everyone, it is day 3 of Booktubathon. I'm excited. I've been doing a lot more reading, more than the other years that I've been able to try and do Booktubathon. And I'm gonna let you know what books I'm reading and which ones I finished and everything. I'm also doing a day 3 challenge at the end of this video, and I'm excited for that. So the first book that I finished is Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. I finished this a couple days ago, and as you can see, it kind of got destroyed. Don't let toddlers play with used books is the moral of this story. I have to figure out a way to fix this. If you know how, let me know in the comments. And this is going to count for the Read a Book with Yellow on the Cover challenge, because it's got this like yellow orb going on. And I don't have much books with yellow. The ones I do have with yellow I had to use in this whole setup. So it also counts for the Read a Book Older Than You challenge, because it was written, I think, in 1964, and this edition is the 1984, so it's a lot older than me. This book itself and the story itself is older than me too. It can also count for the movie challenge, like read a book and then watch the edition of the read a book and then read the movie read a book and then watch the movie adaptation for it in the same week. And I found the movie, but I haven't watched it yet. It's so old that they took it off Netflix and Amazon Prime. I had to find it illegally online, so don't tell anyone that. And it's produced by Disney, and there's a really interesting story behind it that I looked up on Wikipedia. I'll let you know about that when I finish it, and I'll give you the overview of the movie and what I think of it. The next book I'm reading is What a Plant Knows, and I mentioned this in my last video. It's the science and like chemistry and biology behind how plants communicate and how they know certain things in a different way of intelligence that's not the same as our intelligence. And it talks about all their senses and stuff. I'm like halfway through this book, and I only ever read it at night, so I'm gonna do this for the challenge, read a book after sunset. And you can only read it after the sun goes down and before the sun comes up. And I might just finish it because it's not that long and it's pretty easy to read, so it's kind of like a nice book to read before bed. The next book I'm reading is My Lady Jane, and it's pretty good so far. I really like it. I could also use this as the challenge, read a book that you were inspired to read from Booktube, and I guess book Instagram too for me, because I heard a lot about this and I was going to buy it, and then I got Now Crate with it in it, so I was going to read it anyway, and it sounds awesome. It is awesome so far, and it's really funny. I didn't think it would be this funny because it's kind of like historical fiction. I didn't like the fact that the cover had these like little interjections of like written text, and it kind of didn't make it look all nice. I would prefer it without it, but it kind of goes along with the setup of the book, how there's like interjections about the writers talking about how this is similar to the history but not, or they use a word and the word hasn't been created yet in history in this time period, so that's cool. And the titles of the chapters are also like these little interjection kind of fonts with whose point of view it is, which is cool. And I didn't realize how pretty the cover was, and I used that in the rainbow challenge that I did a couple of days ago. Because I don't have all that many purple books, and all the ones I have are right here. This book also counts for the favorite authors, which it counts for a lot of the challenges. I wasn't expecting that. I just wanted to read this book real bad. It counts for read a book from your favorite author, and I would consider Ray Bradbury one of my favorite authors. I haven't read all of his stuff, but I really love his short stories, and I want to read the other ones in the series now, if it's a series and all that. And I just stumbled across like the supposed like first book in the series the other day at like a used bookshelf in a restaurant by my house, which is awesome. I didn't know they had that until I walked in the other day, and I was like, what? So I have the first book now, and it's like the same edition, like the cover and everything, so it matches. If I can get this cover to not be broken. The last book that I'm going to try and read this week, which I might not get to at this point, is The Little Paris Bookshop. It also has yellow on the cover, so I could add this to the yellow cover challenge if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I don't know if I'm going to read it. I'm going to try, though. This is the next book I'm going to start when I finish the other two. So, we'll see how that is. It sounds really interesting. I talked about it in the last video, too. Yeah, so happy day 3 of Booktubathon. I gotta get back to reading and editing this video, so I will see you at the end of this week. Good luck entering challenges, and I will see you later. Bye!